What's going on, YouTube? Another Thursday update here for the Lava Rock Aquaponic Garden. As you can see, lots of green everywhere. Looking nice. Exhaust fans going in here and everything. Water level, a little bit low, but not too bad. See a little bit of food left in there. I just fed those guys. Didn't even turn on the camera. That's how sure I was that I was going to see them. Almost all the food disappeared except for what you can see. And I never did see a catfish in there. So they must be hiding underneath this bed here back in the corner or something. I don't know. Anyway, so far this week we've got a romaine over here. The romaine grove. All looking good. New growth popping right up. Everybody's looking good except this guy. He's laying down over there. He's just taking a nap or something. Taking it easy for the day. Nice little guy over there. There. These guys are looking good. Oh, this is, I believe, supposed to be a pak choy, maybe? I don't know. We'll find out once it starts doing something. Carrots over here, just chilling. Strawberries looking beautiful. New growth all over them. Looking awesome. My dinosaur tail over here. This was the broken one, which is broken right down here, as you can see. It's still doing okay. It looks like it's still popping off new growth right here off of the broken part. So, okay. Just let that ride. Oh man, I didn't even see this guy. Look at the size of this freaking lettuce here. This is the one I did from seed. It is awesome. Oh, that reminds me, the other one right over here, pulled it. It looked really bad. It was starting to shrivel up and stuff. Iceberg here, looking good. Look at all that new growth just popping right out of there, looking awesome. Back here is the Brussels. They're looking pretty good. A couple of them, I think 4 there. And then some strawberries here, not looking so good. Some strawberries are looking like this, and then other ones look like this, where they're absolutely green. So it's like throwing me mixed signals here, because normally if it starts looking veiny and stuff like that right there, normally that means iron. But these other guys aren't doing anything, so I don't know, I'm going to hold off. Right here, all these little guys even have it flowering here, is Arugula, and never knew that you could eat these flowers, and they're actually pretty darn good. It's been a while since I had one, but as soon as I'm done recording, I'm going to go ahead and eat both of these guys. But yeah, I think I've learned that from John Kohler or something like that. Never knew, well, I never knew about arugula, to be perfectly honest, let alone you could eat the flowers. And when he said you could eat the flowers, I was like, I'll try. And I did. And they really do have a weird taste, and I kind of like it. So, had this little guy right here. These were all 4? Or was this 5? I can't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 right here and 2 more over in the deep water culture bed. I think I only took 4 out of the 9-pack. So I ended up getting like 7 plants out of it. So 7? 2, 4, 5, 7. Yeah. Alright, gotta doubt myself. Onion that I always forget about. Laying down. 1 little piece sticking up. Looking nice. Little cabbage down here. Starting to get new growth popping off. Awesome. Kind of stunted there for a little bit. These guys back here looking awesome. More broccoli. Did I call this a cabbage? I meant broccoli. These are all broccoli in this bed. And 2 more over here. The 2 back here in that hole that I was talking about that were looking bad, I went ahead and pulled them. This guy, if you can see right down here, there's a little bit of growth right there. Right up here, there's a little tiny bit of growth. It also had a top on it, and it looked really crappy. So I went ahead and just snipped the top right off of there, hopefully. With the other ones, it seemed to encourage growth. As opposed to when it's just, you know, dies off and just looks crappy. Same thing with this one. See this crappy growth here coming off? It looks kind of cool. But, yeah, it's kind of crappy growth. Wait till I get to my next kale over there. Whew, big difference. So I went ahead and topped it. It had like a fuzzy little top on it there. It wasn't like moldy fuzzy or anything. It was just weird. I can't see anything on here that looked like it. I guess kind of like the way this leaf looks right there. This crappy leaf right there. I guess that's about what it looked like there on the top. But I snipped it off there, so we'll see if that helps any. I don't know if I should take any of this new growth off. We'll leave it on there. We'll just go ahead and see if it starts changing colors or if it starts getting bigger or what. Little carrot over here hanging out. No seeds have come up in here. Kind of makes me worried. What did I put in here? Peas, squash. I put all kind of crap in here. Beans, I think. Nothing's come up yet. Little strawberry seems to be coming back to life. You can see we got dead leaves all around it and new green growth right in the center, so that's pretty cool. Broccoli. This guy is so big, you can see this, it's actually like moving around. So I kind of like pushed it up against these strings back here trying to like give it some rest. I went ahead and snipped off a whole bunch of these little tops up here. I missed it, it started flowering again. So, but look at all the new little growth popping off here. I just snipped it too, by the way. That's why none of this new growth is taken off yet. But I'm sure next week it will. Look, even little stuff way down in here. Look at that. But that stuff's going to stick right up just like this guy did. So this is pretty awesome, man. There's another one right there. And I found out chickens do like broccoli. And so do pit bulls and Brittany Spaniels, because all of them ate the flowering broccoli. Dang, I should have. Well, I still have a flower over here. But I gotta try some flowering broccoli. Maybe that's stuff you can eat too. I don't know. Little tiny lettuce, looking good. Dinosaur kale over here. Got 3 of them. Got new growth popping up, so must be doing something correct. There's some new growth down in there, right in here. Looking good. So little tiny strawberries. Got a little bit of green growth, so maybe it's coming back with us. This little strawberry over here. It's got a little bit of green growth. It's kind of lightened up. Other leaves are all dead and stuff like that. My little tiny kale. Here's a good example. See that top there? That's what I was talking about with the goofy little top. It's kind of fuzzy, but it's not like moldy or anything like that. It's just dead. So I guess this guy, yeah, you can see it's kind of crispy and whatever, brittle. But I guess I'm going to go ahead and take my scissors, cut that guy off too. Speaking of trimmed and kale, look at this guy. Yes, this was a topped kale. As you can see, look at this guy. It's so gigantic. Here's where I topped it. Way in here. As you can see, it's nice and thick of a stem there. And pretty much we have little kale plants jumping off of the kale trunk. So we've got like tons and tons and tons of growth. To be perfectly honest, if this foliage grows out, it's definitely going to be like twice as big as it used to be. So I guess just top your kale if you want a good production. My little pepper over here, I don't know what the heck's going on with this thing, but it's not really growing. You can see right down here, there's another little branch right there with a couple little like nodes and stuff. I trimmed that off just to see if it would put off any new growth. It does have, if you can see in there, a little bit of new growth in there, but we'll see. We'll see what the heck's going on with that. And then back here to the cabbage bed, looking awesome. These cabbage, looking great. And that would be this whole bed. And that arugula, or not arugula, or maybe that's arugula over there. I don't know. I thought it might have been pak choi or something. But whatever it was that was in here, apparently I killed it, and it's not coming back. Over to the deep water culture bed, we got 2 arugula right here, more flowers. It's beautiful. Munch on this too. This little guy, I guess getting ready to go to flower. Got them in here. Their roots aren't that big yet, but let's see here. Who are these guys? These, I believe, are the cabbage. Yeah, these are cabbage right here. Look at this new growth. That's only a couple weeks, so that is pretty darn cool. How about your buddy over here? Look at this. Daggone. That's some freaking root growth there. So that's pretty cool. I added my minerals in here. Just pulled an empty cup there and threw in half of a dose in this bed and then half a dose into this bed. That way it can stay in here first, move its way to the fish tank, and enter the other beds and everything like that. So I don't know if that helped any with the root growth or anything like that, but it seems to have. Romaine over here, look at that. Beautiful new growth there. Looking awesome. Get down there, little root. Another romaine over here. This guy's looking even bigger. Yeah, look at that, man. That is freaking awesome. Look how it's just coming right on out of there. I mean, you can tell all the stuff I put in because I didn't get all the dirt off of it. And then look how white those roots are. It's great. I love when stuff works. Nothing planted along the back row there. This little strawberry still trying to come back, but as you can see, yeah, look at that. Lots of green growth down in there, so I'm holding out some promise for that guy. This little guy always looks beautiful. Maybe we can get him to berry this year. Mint. I didn't get rid of this daggone mint yet, man. Look at this. I have to get rid of this thing. This is not going to be good for my system. This is totally going to clog it up. I mean, look at this. These things are already trying to, like, be, well, mint. So, alright. Daggone it. I'm not even going to be able to get this thing back in. Hey, look at that, I did. What the heck, we're looking at roots. Look at this guy, it's even caught up with the other mint over there, this mint right here. Look at this stuff, man, it smells beautiful. These guys are looking okay. Let's see what the kale's doing here. Dinosaur kale. Look at that nice root growth right there, coming out of the cup and everything. And great. Brussels. Whoa, Brussels tangled itself up with the airline. Alright, let's check this Brussels, because I already untangled this guy from the airline a minute ago. Look at that root growth. That is freaking amazing to someone who usually kills plants. Yeah, what the heck, let's go for the iceberg. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful freaking root growth here. Anyway, tons and tons. I shared that before, how I got all of these extra iceberg by buying the multi-packs with multiples in each cell and separating them when you wash down the roots. My little strawberry, I don't even know if I ever talked about this guy. I don't even remember where he came from. I think it was when I was cleaning out the hot tub aquaponic, the big bed of strawberries, and this one just popped out. The roots look beautiful. I wanted to try it as an experiment in here. Actually, it's been a couple weeks. Oh, got one little root popping out. So, I don't know. Hopefully it'll be a good experiment. Otherwise, it'll be a flop. But, yeah, that would be just about it. Yeah. So, deep water culture beds coming right along. Got all kind of freaking stuff planted in here. Got some more plans. I'm reserving at least 2 cups. The tomato experiment I'm doing inside with the hydro. I'm either going to bring that outside and keep it as hydro, which actually it sounds like a good idea. Yeah, actually I will do that. Yeah, because I got a whole nother crop of tomatoes coming up right now that I'm probably going to have to start cupping up here very shortly. So, I was going to say, they're already in 2-inch cups. I can reserve a couple spots and throw them right in here. I'm going to do that with, but not with the 2 that I'm already using. I'm going to keep them hydro, see how great we can do. They're already doubled the size of the ones in the dirt with the hydroponic nutrients. So, oh well. Better catch up, boys. Alrighty, that was a quick walk around here. I'm gonna pull these carrots sometime soon. Yep, and still have tons of room in all these beds. Like I said, I like to cram things in here. This is nowhere near as close as I wanted them all to be, but that's where they're at, so they're gonna stay there. I do have one little strawberry right there. It's all black. It had nice roots. So, I don't know if it's actually going to come back or what. No green growth on it, so maybe it's not. Alrighty, catfish. I've only seen the one, the big boy, who's in that tube. You can't even really see it. The algae bloom kind of came early this year. And with a lack of plants in the garden, I wasn't prepared. And pretty much the algae bloomed in there. But, oh well. Maybe we can turn this around. We've got plenty of time now. Alrighty. That's what I got growing on this week in here in the Lava Rock Aquaponic Garden. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that fun, happy stuff. Give it a thumbs up or whatever. All that fun, happy media stuff down below. Come back next time. Well, thanks for watching. And come back next time and check out what I'm growing then. Because we might have more stuff. Oh, one quick side note. I went to I went to the store today. They just got peppers in today. They just, I don't know, the last time I was there they had tomatoes. My peppers, my tomatoes, and my hydroponic, it's hydroponic solution. They're growing in dirt. The stuff in under the lights, if you've seen that video, Mine were all bigger than their freaking plants. Oh, talk about how proud I was, man. As a matter of fact, some of my peppers are 2 or 3 times the size of the peppers they had. And I'm talking about the biggest ones they had, as, you know, and the biggest ones I have, of course. So, talk about a proud day, man. I was really happy when I saw that. I kept smiling and, yeah, just waiting for someone to say, what the hell is so funny over by the plants? And then I'd tell them, just like a loser. But anyway, plant nerd. Can we hashtag that? Plant nerd? Hashtag? Nah, we're not doing that. Alrighty. That's enough from me. Come back next time, see what I'm growing. I'll catch you then. Later.